Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
Sister wives, Janelle Brown suffers a major setback after shifting to North Carolina. Janelle Brown decided to move from Flagstaff to North Carolina to start a new life. She moved in with her husband Caleb and daughter Maddie. She is working toward her goal of starting her own farm business there. However, the diva recently shared on her Instagram that she suffered from a major setback. Janelle, along with the other Brown family members, recently sold the Coyote Pass property. Janelle married Kody when she was very young. After that, her life took a drastic turn, and she was never happy in her marriage. However, she has 6 beautiful kids from her marriage and is still content with her life. After the divorce, Janelle thought of cutting all ties with him, so she pressured him to sell the property. She got her share of the plot, and now she's concentrating on her job and farm business. However, overcoming the most recent setback is difficult. So, what took place with Janelle? Sister wives, Janelle faced a major setback in building her dream home. Janelle made the decision to build her own house in North Carolina after selling her Flagstaff home and the Coyote Pass property. However, she recently suffered a major setback. She shared the post on her Instagram account that her North Carolina land is getting staked. Staking is an initial process that happens before building a house. In contrast, she intended to construct a garden area within her Tata Farms. The coastal North Carolina permit, on the other hand, had a few issues. As a result, the big garden is now heading to the backyard. Sister wives, a video of Janelle Brown's North Carolina struggles was shared. Janelle is very active on social media and often shares life anecdotes on this platform. Recently, the Sister Wives star shared a video on her Instagram account stating that she has been trying to obtain her driver's license. However, the road has not been smooth. She keeps running into unanticipated delays. She referred to the failures as adventures. The Sister Wives actress also said that she is now settled in North Carolina and is excited to get her driver's license. Initially, she procrastinated on getting the license, but now she has to do it. Unfortunately, now that she wants a permit, there are one or another problems. She went to get the license on Thursday, but could not as she was missing a document. Janelle further added that she will return to the Department of Motor Vehicles to get her license this week. Fans are happy to see that the diva is making an effort to pass every hurdle. She won't give up. Moreover, she briefly referenced the new Real ID requirements as well. She is trying her best to settle down in the area, and getting an ID card in the form of a driving license is the minimum requirement. She previously lived in Arizona with her husband, Kody, and the Brown plural family. She didn't have a driving permit at the time. However, after shifting to North Carolina, she thought getting one would be the best decision. She operates multiple online and physical businesses, and a driving license will undoubtedly help her a lot and give her more freedom. What became of Janelle Brown after the conclusion of Sister Wives Season 19? Janelle Brown's life in 2025 looks very different from when the filming of Sister Wives Season 19 took place. When she married Kody Brown, she was in her 30s and moved into his polygamous home with his 2 other wives, Mary and Christine Brown. Janelle believed she could have a happy future as part of this unique family. 6 children were born to Janelle and Kody over the next 30 years. She showed she is an excellent matriarch and a loyal wife to Kody, carrying out his instructions to the best of her ability. Janelle became more distant from Kody after he married Robyn Brown, his 4th wife. She felt that her husband wasn't spending enough time with their children. Janelle's increasing dissatisfaction eventually led to clashes with Kody on various issues. Even when Kody asked her to ask their sons, Garrison and Gabe Brown, to leave the house during the COVID-19 pandemic, she refused. Janelle took her cues from her sister-in-law Christine's breakup with Kody and increased her confidence to speak her mind over time. In late 2022, Janelle finally ended her spiritual marriage to Kody. Janelle to get a portion from the Coyote Pass sale. With Kody and the other sister wives, Janelle put a significant amount of money into purchasing Coyote Pass, a 14-acre piece of land. Initially, she planned to build a family there, but complications arose after her split from Kody, leading to drama surrounding the property. Janelle tried for months to convince Kody to sell the house and give her a share of the profits. Meanwhile, Kody focused on maximizing profits with Robyn, his remaining wife, and didn't prioritize ensuring that Janelle and Meri received a fair return on their investments. As the drama reached its climax, Janelle and Meri joined forces and threatened legal action against Kody. Sister Wives fans found out shortly after that Kody had given Janelle and Meri a portion of the land. In April, multiple news outlets reported that Kody, Robyn, Janelle, and Meri had sold Coyote Pass for $1.5 million, which resulted in a $680,000 profit on their initial investment. Additionally, the reports suggested that Janelle received approximately $375,000, which is probably more than double her initial investment in 2018. Currently, Janelle considers North Carolina her new home. Before they split up in 2022, Kody had been absent from Janelle's life for a considerable amount of time. Janelle recalled going on a tense birthday date with him where she refused his affection. After the split, Janelle focused all her efforts on herself. She began by breaking all ties with Kody and moving from Flagstaff, Arizona, to Chocowinity, North Carolina. She paid $289,000 for agricultural land in North Carolina called Tata Farms, according to reports. Janelle's daughter Maddie Brush, who lives nearby with her husband Caleb Brush and their 4 children, was brought closer to Janelle by this choice. Janelle shared sweet photos of her daughter Savannah and son Paydon while she was running errands with them in Raleigh, North Carolina, in December 2024. In the caption, she revealed that Paydon had also moved to North Carolina and found an apartment. Janelle wants Christine to purchase a second home in North Carolina so they can all be closer together. Janelle's move to North Carolina is confirmed, as she is now working to obtain an identification card in the state. Despite facing a setback at the DMV, she is eager to establish roots in the Old North state. Janelle began building her new home. Janelle is excited to begin the next chapter of her life after her marriage to Kody ended. Although she still views herself as a sister wife to Christine, she's beginning to move away from her polygamous background. Unlike Christine, Janelle isn't focused on finding love once more. She is eager to embrace the single life and make the most of it. Janelle has begun construction on her new home in North Carolina, which is conveniently situated close to the house where her daughter lives. Janelle recently shared a video of the land where her house will be built, stating, "My home is slowly coming to fruition." Janelle informed her followers that the house has been staked, and she hopes to move in by the holiday season. She also mentioned, "My home will have a big covered front and back porch. Bring on the evenings in a porch swing, complete with bug screens in the summer." Sister Wives fans are thrilled about Janelle's new life in North Carolina and congratulate her on her new accomplishment. Janelle continues to miss Garrison. She relocated from Arizona to North Carolina, lost oodles of weight, and launched 2 new ventures. In addition, she has embarked on a journey to detox from any negativity that may hinder her from reaching her full potential. Janelle has been committed to achieving her detoxification objectives since the beginning of 2025 and has consistently made progress. Despite all these positive changes in her life, Janelle is still grappling with the immense sorrow of losing her adult son, Garrison Brown. Janelle recently posted unpublished Instagram photos of her son with a touching tribute to him. She wrote, "You seem so alive in the millions of photos I have. I occasionally forget that I won't see you again, but then I remember." Janelle described grief as a strange emotion, but ended her message by promising to reunite with her son one day. Despite her loss, the Sister Wives cast member is continuing to move forward while carrying her son's memory in her heart. Sister Wives troublemaker Robyn's issues over divide with Meri are just the tip of the iceberg. Will she ever get along with Kody's exes amid Coyote Pass sale? Robyn Brown, star of Sister Wives, may have trouble reconciling with her husband's previous wives once more. In 2010, Robyn joined Kody Brown's polygamous family. She was willing to share her husband with Meri, Janelle, and Christine Brown and was eager to be a part of his diverse family. As time passed, Robyn developed a close friendship with one of the Sister Wives, particularly with Meri, offering her emotional and financial support. Mary demonstrated her loyalty to Robyn by legally divorcing Kody so that he could marry Robyn and adopt her children from a previous marriage. Even during the COVID-19 pandemic, Robyn and Mary remained close. Similar to Janelle's bond with Christine, the two formed a strong connection. Unfortunately, things didn't turn out as either of the women had hoped. In 2021, Christine ended her relationship with Kody and moved away from the polygamous family. Janelle and Kody also parted ways shortly after. While it appeared Mary would always support Robyn as sister-wife, she surprised everyone by also ending her relationship with Kody. Mary decided to focus on her future and moved away from both Kody and Robyn. Mary's opening up about her divide with Robyn. After Mary left Arizona and began concentrating on her new life as a single woman, Mary and Robyn began to drift apart. Mary discussed their current relationship with Robyn in April, expressing her concerns about their distance. She confessed she once had a very solid relationship with Robyn, but it had deteriorated over time. Even though Mary and Robyn had once been close, they were now at odds. Mary was aware of this. Mary might not have trusted Robyn at all. Previously, they both had something to offer each other. Mary depended on Robyn to feel close to her former husband, Kody. Meanwhile, Robyn enjoyed spending time with Mary because she could confide in her about her problems. Robyn ultimately outperformed Mary in terms of benefits from their friendship. It's clear Mary made a mistake by placing her trust in Robyn instead of taking care of herself. Robyn has clashed with all of Kody's exes. Fans once had high hopes that Robyn would get along well with the Brown family. However, she ultimately disappointed everyone by prioritizing her relationship with Kody over building connections with his other wives. Despite the fact that they shared a number of interests, Kody and Mary's relationship ended when Mary broke up with Kody. The TLC star has struggled for a considerable amount of time to establish lasting relationships with Janelle and Christine on Sister Wives, which has made it challenging for her to form relationships with them. It seems unlikely the former wives will reconcile, as there seems to be little motivation for them to remain friends. Janelle Brown, one of the most resilient and beloved stars of TLC's Sister Wives, has long been admired for her level-headed attitude and independent spirit. Over the years, fans have watched her evolve from a dutiful wife in a plural marriage to a woman chasing her own dreams. Her decision to move from Flagstaff, Arizona, to North Carolina marked a new chapter in her life, one filled with hope, fresh beginnings, and entrepreneurial aspirations. However, that dream has hit a few bumps in the road. As Janelle embarks on building a new life post-divorce, recent developments suggest she's facing more than just the usual moving woes. The road to independence and success hasn't been smooth, but Janelle's strength is again being put to the test. Life after Kody, Janelle Brown's brave leap. When Janelle Brown decided to separate from Kody Brown, fans weren't entirely surprised. For years, the cracks in their marriage were apparent. While Janelle remained committed to the Brown family and supported the plural lifestyle, her needs and ambitions often took a back seat. Their relationship was more about partnership and shared responsibilities than romantic love. After Christine's departure, and Mary's growing detachment, it was only a matter of time before Janelle re-evaluated her own position. Post-divorce, Janelle made a pivotal decision to move to North Carolina to live near her daughter Maddie and her son-in-law Caleb. It was a shift not just in location, but in mindset. Gone were the days of relying on family dynamics for validation. Janelle wanted to forge her own path, one that included entrepreneurship, independence, and perhaps, peace. The Coyote Pass chapter ends. The decision to sell the Coyote Pass property was symbolic. It was Janelle's way of cutting the last emotional tie with Kody Brown. She had once dreamed of building her forever home on that plot of land. Fans remember her passion for the outdoors, gardening, and living close to nature. However, as the family dynamics deteriorated and cooperation among the Browns dwindled, Janelle had to make a choice: cling to a dream that no longer made sense, or move forward with her life. In selling her share of the land, Janelle reclaimed her financial autonomy. She now had the resources and freedom to start anew in North Carolina. The move felt like a cleansing step. She was ready to build a life on her terms. However, as fate would have it, her new beginning in North Carolina quickly proved more challenging than expected. The setback no one expected: land permit problems. Soon after settling in North Carolina, Janelle purchased a plot of land with hopes of establishing her own home and launching